For the most part, we get our animals from other zoos, or if an animal reproduces here at our zoo, then we might take advantage of that opportunity. But most of the time, there are zoos that will have breeding program for certain animals. And then sometimes we go to other agencies, other wildlife agencies that have breeding programs so that we're no longer taking animals out of the wild. Not all of the animals in this zoo are from this kind of environment. We do generally have animals that can be adapted to our temperatures here, whether they're tropical or desert dwelling, and we simply have to develop an environment for them that they can tolerate. We also make all kinds of efforts to make animals comfortable. Some animals have special social situations. Some of the animals are used to living on their own. Some animals are used to traveling distances, and some animals stay in their own territory. For animals that would normally travel in a group out in the wild, the reason that they generally travel, oftentimes you can relate it to food, water, or reproduction. For the animals here, in general, we do provide food for all of them. We do encourage scavenging activity, so we don't put the food in the same place every day. So they have to go throughout their exhibit to look for that food. Same thing with the water. They know where their water sources are, and they have clean water source every day. For reproduction, again, for some animals, we'll allow them to breed. For others, we prevent it through contraceptions, through implants and things like that. Or we just don't allow certain males and females to associate with each other. There are always going to be people who don't consider it to be right. But the way that we try to do it in zoos, number one, we're an educational facility. It's not just for entertainment anymore. And so we're trying to educate the public and give them a special opportunity to connect with wildlife. Secondly, the animals that we have here, these animals generally would not be suited for life in the wild. For the most part, it would be very difficult to introduce any of these animals into the wild, either because of their physical situation, their social situation, their age. So this is really sometimes, for certain animals, an ideal situation to continue their life. We do try to make the exhibits as natural as possible. That is something that has been strived for, so it doesn't feel as much like being in a cage or being restricted. They have some opportunity for exploration. And we try to provide special enrichment, things that make their lives better, even though they're not traveling hundreds of miles. You can always tell when an animal is living a happy life.